Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Looney, and we're going to talk about what they don't tell you about financial freedom, and that it's not flashy, it's not an overnight thing, and it's definitely not from chasing every trending stock or crypto coin on X or Twitter. The real path, or at least the path I'm following, it's boring, it's consistent, but it actually works. Before we get into it, quick shout out to the Discord. It is free to join, but I also offer coaching, trade alerts, a course, and more. It's $8 a month. All links are in the description. Now, let's break this down. So most people, or a lot of people, think financial freedom looks like just catching the next Dogecoin, flipping one crypto and becoming a millionaire overnight. If we look at Dogecoin, the past 5 years up 7,000, which looks very promising. But the issue with this is it could go up just as fast as it goes down. So it went down 80% at one point, and the probability of finding the next Dogecoin is very difficult. 90% of the times, meme coins just go to zero. Now, I'm not saying not to invest into crypto and meme coins, but I wouldn't put all your money into a coin thinking you'll become a millionaire overnight. Although it does happen, you see the winners and they post the winners a lot. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of people losing money and just losing. And a lot of crypto is just doing bad. Now, these big cap coins are a lot more safer. They're not perfectly safe because crypto in general is very volatile. And Shiba, which is a really big coin, a really big market cap, still in the past 5 years, or at least when it was listed on Robinhood, has been down 25%. So even big crypto with massive market caps can still not perform well. And this is one of the positions I hold. And you can see it's only 0.6 of my portfolio, or 0.63% of my portfolio. So very small position. I am still losing. I'm down $64. And the next thing that people might think is buying options. Because when you buy options, you can make a lot of money. But the issue is you can lose a lot of money as well. And let's just pull up a stock like Hood is one we could look at. Now, if we went to trade options and we were to go out, let's say a month, and you looked at the buy calls as a beginner, you might think this stock can jump to $68 or $69 because of earnings or some news that you're aware of. Now, if we were to click on this and click buy, you could see here your max profit is unlimited, which is true if the stock goes to $75 or just goes to $1,000 somehow. You can make massive amount of money. Here you can make almost $300 from just going to $75. But the issue is, what if it doesn't go to $75? What if it doesn't go past $68? What happens is you could lose everything, or you could realize a loss of $400, and you can't really work with it. It's gone. Once it's gone, you can't use that money for anything else. And once you win this trade, a lot of people think they could just keep winning trades like this. And that's the issue with buying options. It's not consistent. You will have some winners, and I do buy options, but it's very small compared to selling options. I'm going to get into that because that's a strategy I use. But buying options, the issue is you can get greedy, and about 90% or most of the time, options expire worthless. And that just means it doesn't hit past your profitable price. And if we went to that buy call, if it went below my strike price, the $68, essentially this would be worthless. And I would realize a loss of $400. And it's going to be a little different if you were to buy puts, but the idea is the same. If you don't hit the criteria you're looking for, you will realize a loss. But you can make a lot of money buying options. I'm not saying don't do it. It's just that I wouldn't day trade buying options, buying puts, buying calls on stocks or ETFs. That's not something I do. But this is what I feel is actual freedom looks like. Number one is just dollar cost averaging into long-term plays. So like I said, I do own some meme coins, some crypto. I actually own a little bit of meme coins on other wallets. I don't really broadcast it on YouTube because of security reasons, and I just think it is a bad thing to promote meme coins if they could still just go to zero at any moment or any time like a lot of meme coins do. But on bigger cap coins, on Dogecoins are a lot safer. So I'm just dollar cost averaging, and I have a high conviction. I do believe Dogecoin can reach maybe $1, maybe 50 cents. But before it reaches that, I'm just simply buying it. I'm dollar cost averaging every day, doing $3 a day. I am taking profits when I feel it is necessary. I'm only up 22%, and that's because I've taken profits, and we're seeing a lot of volatility with crypto, which is fine. This is a long-term play. Number 2 is selling options. So I went over buying options, but a true powerful tool is selling options. You're in control of things. Yes, your returns aren't as massive, but they're consistent. You can continue to sell options, collect premium, and if it doesn't go in your favor, like you get assigned selling puts, you could sell covered calls on the other side. So you actually have a strategy with this. Another thing is reinvesting profits. So if you get profits from a stock or crypto, you can reinvest it maybe into a safer position or a position that is a lot more undervalued. And that's what I did. I took profits from crypto and I decided to sell options on crypto mining stocks like Riot and Mara. And there is a chance I get assigned, which is okay because my average cost is 9.26. It's not showing right here, but if I get assigned at 7.5, my average cost will go down, and therefore my chance to be profitable or sell for a higher price is a lot more likely. Another thing is not making trades, not making plays, and just holding cash like it's a position. So I have 800 or close to 900 in my buying power. It's very small compared to my entire portfolio, around 2%, but I am treating it like a position. I'm simply just holding it, waiting for a event to actually do it, whether Trump decides to tweet or just massive volatility. I'm waiting for an opportunity to deposit this cash into a stock or crypto or ETF. And just overall, just treating it like a position is a very powerful tool. And the last thing is just, it's okay missing a pump because you're building wealth. You're not chasing it. So you might see something like Dogecoin or a lot of cryptos just going to the moon and you have a FOMO feeling and buying in. The issue is things that go up fast can go down just as fast. Kind of like Hood. Hood is a pretty volatile stock. Even HIMS is a very volatile stock. And we are seeing a lot of talk about HIMS, which it could be a great investment. But we could see it went to $68 and then within a month went down 61% to $26. So it is a very volatile stock, and using cash and just make sure you're allocating risk accordingly is very important with building wealth and just not FOMOing it. So just an overview or summary. Right now I'm DCAing $2 to $8 a day into stocks like Hood, Sony, and some crypto. And then another thing is I am selling puts and calls every week, every month. It's not exciting, but I am trying to get a consistent strategy. And right now I'm up 5% this month. And also I'm not as stressed. I'm not really caring if the stock goes down or goes up because I'm okay with owning the stock at a certain price. Meanwhile, I do see people chasing risky meme trades, FOMOing into dips, and just over leveraging. We actually saw James Wynn lose hundreds of millions, or I believe he lost 100 million, and just blowing up accounts. I'm sure he has a lot more money, but other accounts can blow up accounts from just buying options or just putting all your money FOMOing into meme coins. And I have been there. I have been greedy. You can still see here, year to date, I'm down 2% because I was buying these stocks at elevated prices. And this is why I am telling you, this is coming from experience. Financial freedom isn't a trade, it's a system. It's building ownership, building income, staying in the game long enough for compounding to kick in. So yeah, it's not flashy, but that's the truth. And if you're about this long-term game, drop a like, comment, and tell me what you're building toward. And hit the Discord if you want to learn more. Stay consistent, stay smart. Peace.